So tonight, and excuse my hair, it's time for bed, so this is how I look sometimes. Um, so I'm talking about my sexual attraction with opposite sex, and and really how I feel about it. So I liked it girls since middle school. I didn't like girls in sixth grade. I know that for a fact, and I did not like girls at all before that. But I started liking girls in the seventh grade, or started at least like looking at them or flirting with them. It wasn't hard on, oh, I'm gay or I like girls. No, it was like flirting, like, maybe one flirted with me who kind of looked like a boy, no offense, or just masculine. And it started like that, and I would start getting in fights, and just wanted to be hard on, hard ass, had my braids going back. It just felt like I was the shit. And, I don't know, I just started liking girls then. By eighth grade, I was, flirting with some girls, a few girls who were, into that stuff, knew about me, but I was still saying I was bi curious. I wasn't saying I was bi until like somewhat after eighth grade, or, the end of it. But seventh grade, I was like bi curious, I had my first girlfriend when it was the summer of my eighth grade year, so it was before high school, before ninth grade. I was dating a girl, and it's crazy because me and her originally didn't like each other. We liked the same boy, and after me and him broke up, she used to try to take my boyfriend, and when me and him broke up or whatever, she started turning kind of gay, and like stopped dressing so feminine, just started dressing more like, just hot, in a boyish way, like. But she could pull a really any girl or guy, kinda, but mostly girls. And like, then we kissed one time or whatever. We started dating, and like, yeah. But honestly, my feeling towards girls has changed since eighth grade. Originally, it was just like during eighth grade, ninth grade, some of 10th grade too, my feelings with girls was just like in a player way. It was like, my mindset was more of a guy mindset, and I felt more like, no offense, but like, people feel differently about it, but I felt more like, it's just, I feel like a dude, and I hate to say that, but this is how I can word it until I figure out the correct way. I just feel like, this is this girl, and, I'm just gonna, I just didn't really not respect women. It wasn't that I disrespected women. It's just that, they just satisfied me sexually. I didn't really want to be in a relationship or love them. I didn't love them originally. I didn't have love for a woman. I just kind of just was sexually attracted to her. Just wanted to mess around. That's how I was at first. And then as far as emotionally attached to another woman or female, I didn't start like literally getting emotional with women until before 11th grade, so before this year, like towards the end of 10th grade, some more in 10th grade. I met this girl, this white girl, I liked it, and I started getting a type, and I started getting like any girl I liked it after that had to look like her. Like the first girl that I did something with, like, like actually sexual stuff, like I just fell in love with her. And it's just like, okay, you had to look like her, you had to be white, you had to be slim, dark hair. Like even now, like even though I'm with a man and I love him, like if when someone asked me, oh, what kind of girl you were attracted to, I would tell them, like, I would describe basically how she looked it. And this is not the girl that I had dated in, 7th grade or whatever. 8th grade summer. This is another girl that I actually like, I had stopped liking girls until I met her. Like, I literally had just, I started going to church all the time, and I just really just stopped being interested in girls. And she brought that way out of me, and just like any gayness I had in me, she just brought it to the surface. And like for real, like she just brought that out of me. And I started liking girls again, but harder. And then like I started talking about the community. I started getting the app on my phone. I started, just going as, I was still going as bisexual. And when I got the app, I learned about different sexualities and met different people of different sexes, and just different, stuff like that. And I found all these types of sexualities that people can be. And I finally found one that kind of really described how I felt. Like, I don't consider myself gay or bisexual. I consider myself polysexual, because polysexual means you're attracted to many genders. And then, bisexual means you're attracted to two genders. Not both genders, but two genders. And, a lot of people like to say both genders, but I don't want to talk about that, because people get offended or laugh at me. But it's not that I'm saying that there's a third gender, really, or I'm more so saying that people start getting a different classification when it comes to their hormones and their bodies changing. And people can do things to themselves that not really necessarily affect their genetics, like the X and Y chromosomes, but it affects, they're no longer just a girl or a boy. You can go by binary gender, you can go by asexual, you can go by not just transgender, but you go by so many more things, and people don't really know about this. You got pansexuals. It was like, I don't really like talking about this, because I'm happy with who I'm with, and that's who I want to be with. I hope that one day, down in the future, that I can stop having sexual attractions for other people, as far as gender wise, or other sexes, like just only him, only men, like, that's it. Like, stop having feelings for girls, but, that's what I hope. And, that's not something I want forever, no offense. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just not I know that with me being a Christian, like, I want to be with a man for the rest of my life, not a woman. I want to have kids and get married, and that's what I want, for my future. But back to what I was saying about, all these sexualities, like, I would date, let me tell you, like, if I was with my boyfriend now, like, I'm saying, like, as far as who I would date, I could date a girl who's bi, a girl who's, the hardest thing, I'll go back to that one next. But yeah, I could date a girl who's bi, or like a girl who's bi, like a girl who's straight, like a boy who's straight, like a boy who's bi, like a boy who's gay. I don't like plenty of gay guys. They might like guys only, but oh well, I like your gay ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the bisexual boys, because it's like they got the feminine and the masculine in them. They got all of that. It's like, ooh, you feel both of my sides. You know what I'm saying? Or like girls who just lesbian, it's like we can just do stuff. And then girls who are bi, like, it's like, okay, I'm getting some of both of this action, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've liked the girls, I got my heart broken, like, it was a girl who was, I liked it, who reminded me of that girl I messed around with, who I caught feelings for her. But this girl was straight, and she looked like the other girl, and talked like the other girl, and all that, but she just was not into girls. She was straight. And it could be really hard, dealing with that when you like someone who does not like you. Like, you like a girl, but she does not like girls. That's hard to deal with. I had to deal with that a few times. And then yeah, but that's another thing with sexuality. honestly, I feel like it's not something you can control, because you might say, I think you can control being gay. No, it's like saying that you can control liking the color red. Like, for example, my boyfriend liked the color red. Okay, I could say, you know what? Like, let's say he liked the color red, and let's just pretend like red means masculine and pink means feminine. A lot of people think that anyways, but a lot of guys are starting to wear pink more. Let's say he say, you know, babe, I like red, but I also like pink. I say, oh no, babe, you cannot like pink. He could say, he could stop wearing pink. You know, he could stop wearing pink, but can he just stop liking it like that? Can he just cut it off in his head and say, oh, I don't like pink, and just don't like pink ever again? It doesn't work like that. Like with me, I like blue. I like all kind of colors. With my sexuality, I like boys. I like girls. There's probably a transgender out there I probably would like if, we're talking or whatever. Like, it's like you telling me, like, it's like, how do you stop that? How can you stop something you like? Like, you cannot fuck with them. You cannot have sex with them, or maybe talk to them or text them. But can you actually stop liking girls just like that? Like, it can grow out. It's something that can grow. Like, you just stop liking pink. Me telling him do not like pink is gay. Don't like it. And he like, damn, but I really like it. It's pretty flowers or pink. This shirt is pink. It look nice. He can get rid of the pink stuff, throw it away, try not to think about it. But inside, he just attracted to that color. If he see that color somewhere, he's gonna stop and look at it like, oh my gosh, like, wow, look at that color. Like, that's what he gonna do, because he likes that. He's attracted to pink. So me, it's sexuality. Like, you can't really get mad at someone like for that, in my opinion, because that's the way you feel. You can control what you do with them. You can control who you talk to, but can you really control how you feel about something or someone? Like, that's another thing with sexuality. I feel like it's not something that you can just shut off like that. You can just go from gay to straight, go from bi to straight, go from whatever you are to straight. It's just like, I like having gay friends so much, like, or anybody who's in the community, even if you're straight, if you're straight. But it's like, when you date somebody, or not date somebody, but you're friends with somebody in the community, it's like we're a group. It's like we kind of accept people for who they are, however they look, however they dress, however they talk. We accept them for that, because we know that they're different. They know we're different, and it's just people are more accepting who are in a community of things. And there's some people who just hate gay people and hate bi people or whatever, and just say it's pure evil and it's the devil stuff. But really, don't we all sin? Like, how can you just say, how could you do anything and then just judge another person because of something that they feel? It's perfectly normal to catch feelings for someone of the opposite sex. That's not something that is abnormal. It's normal. But you could eventually learn that, that's not, and that, it depends on your religion, but, it's like, it's kind of like something, it's not right, but it's a way you feel, and it's a sin, apparently. But, like, it's not something that I feel like I can just shut off like that. But, anytime I find myself gazing at a female, whether it's through like something on my phone or in person or whatever, like, another thing is, there's some guys who don't care if their girlfriend flirt with other girls or do anything with a girl, and then there's some guys who like, no, you're with me, we're dating, no, you're not gonna do anything with her unless we're gonna do something with her. You know what I'm saying? And like, anytime I feel myself flirting or getting an arousement about another woman, I tell myself we're not gonna do that. Like, I'm still with a person. I'm still with a guy, and I'm not gonna cheat on him, whether that's with a man or a woman or whatever. Like, no, like, it's still the same thing. That's still a person. Like, and that's wrong to have those thoughts. or whatever. Like, maybe it's not wrong, it's probably natural, you know. I'm pretty sure, you know, he look at cute girls sometimes and be like, you know, they're cute, but you gotta snap out of it, buddy, like, you know. So yeah, definitely, like, it doesn't matter, like, that's another person. And I, like, sometimes, you know, I can see some girl just, dang, you fine, you know, just, you know, no, because flirting is flirting, cheating is cheating, no matter what race, sex, color, whatever. So, this was really about my sexuality and just how I feel. You know, there's gonna be some people who agree and like it, and there's some people who don't. You know, I don't really care, because you can't change me, and that's who I am. Yeah, but I just wanted to put that out there, like, in case somebody else has something similar, because I done met people who are pansexuals at my school. Like, I met 2, but I'm pretty sure there's more. And, you know, like, or whatever, like, it's so many different things in the community, and I've had people laugh at me and shit and just say there's only 2 genders, and, you know, and they was like, oh, you're attracted to objects, you must like animals. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? No, I'm not. Yeah, it's just so many people joke about it, sexuality. And I mean, I understand to make gay jokes, you know, with your friends who might be gay, you know. We all gonna make jokes at them, make jokes at each other. We could make straight jokes, whatever. But when you, like, telling somebody that they are attracted to animals and this, that, and that, and rocks or whatever, like, it's just kind of rude, especially if they tell you to stop. You know, like, and people didn't care, they just laughed and said that. But no, I'm not, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm getting tired. Good night.